another stream. And what we're going to do is, we're going to go through every team, alright, every single team, to find out, you know, what they want to trade over the off-season that will probably happen. Probably. So, most of them will, I think most of these trades that I have on this list will probably happen depending on, you know, how they do in the draft probably, or what players would be a better fit for this person. But, you know, I got some trades here that I'll go through in this live stream and see if they work or not. Some of them might not even work. So keep that in mind too. Some of them will not work. Some of them might not work, and some of them will work. Depending on how you put that. But anyway. Let's get this stream a-going. Hang on. Let me get this set up. I forgot to get this set up, and I hate when I do that, but you know, it's all good. Them are fine. Alright, let's get this set up. Make sure you guys be sure to leave a like onto the stream today. Or I'm at tonight. Well, this afternoon, more than like it, but I don't know what I'm saying half the time, so it's all good. And I got them on my phone here, so let's go through them. And I think it gives like more of an, you know, a breakdown of what's gonna happen. So the first team on the list is actually the Atlanta Hawks. This is the first one on this list. So let's go through it. So on this roster, hang on. Alright. Let's just do this. Alright. So the first trade is the Atlanta Hawks. And you guys down below, let me know if it's a W, L, or N for the trade. Every single trade that I say. W, L, or N. And I'll also do it on the screen right here so you guys can see the trade. So let's go ahead and do this. So Atlanta Hawks will receive okay, there we go. They will receive Marcus Smart and Josh Richardson, which he is not on this team. That's one that's messed up. Yeah, that's one that is actually messed up. Josh Richardson ain't even on the team. Oh boy. Word. Alright. So I guess they're only going to get Marcus Smart. And the Celtics are going to receive Kevin Huerter, Danilo Gallinari, and first round pick. So they're going to do, hang on, let's do the order as it says on here. So Kevin Huerter first. So you guys can take a look at the trade too. Gallinari, and also a first round pick. Which it does not say if it's unprotected or not, so hang on. Oops. So it's probably, is it protected? Let's see, is the pick protected? Yeah, Hawks, Smart, Gallinari's will be 21 million. Kevin Huerter. And it also says that they might end up switching this trade too. arguably their third best player and one of the NBA's defenders. It could command one of Bogdanovich or DeAndre Hunter back in any deal instead of Herter, depending on how highly they rate the ladder, something like that. Alright, I think it's unprotected, but I'm not quite sure. So this trade will not work, considering the fact they also need another player for the Celtics. But Josh Richardson is not on the Celtics. So how do we fix this trade in order to make it happen? So what else do they say about this? So Gallinari with Smart, but they're also gonna give Josh Richardson. But what the frick? That's so weird. They're gonna end up doing another trade on top of this. So they're also gonna be trading John Collins. The Celtics want John Collins as well. That is weird. Okay, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Okay, so I need a player, obviously. Which I do not have Josh Richardson. So who do I trade? Let's do Williams. Okay, so what do we think about this trade? I really do not think this trade will happen between Atlanta Hawks and Celtics, which it says Hawks received Marcus Smart, Josh Richardson, which they're going to get Robert Williams instead, and the Celtics will receive Kevin Huerter, Gallinari, and a first round pick, which we do have. It is no secret that Atlanta is in need of defensive boost, where it ranks equal second last in the NBA with a 114 defensive rating. Smart, one of the best perimeter, Jesus Christ, defenders in the league, would provide the Hawks much needed help on the side of the ball and bring intensity Nate McMillan's team is lacking. It also gives the Hawks flexibility for next season and moving on from Gallinari's pricey $21 million salary. Although the team deals a first round pick in the process, given the Celtics are parting with Smart, arguably the third best player and one of the NBA's perimeter defenders, they could command one of Bogdanovich or DeAndre Hunter back in any deal instead of Herter, depending on how highly they rate the letter is. So that's the description on that one. So will this trade happen? It will. This trade will not work because of Josh Richardson being on, I think he's on the 76ers. Yeah, and then again, this is the trade deadline deals that I'm reading. That will, shock the world. But we're also going to sim the season and see how they do. But Josh Richardson, do I not know how to spell his name? Oh, there we go. What team is he on? He's on the San Antonio Spurs. San Antonio Spurs. He's number 7, small forward, shooting guard. Alright. So he's on the San Antonio Spurs, which obviously means that this trade will not work. But, according to my life, it will indeed work. So that is the Atlanta Hawks trade. Boston Celtics is next. So Boston Celtics is next. There they are. And they... Whoops. I did not mean to click on that. Alright, there we go. They are wanting John Collins. Straight up. Just John Collins. So they want John Collins. What are they giving up to get John Collins? They are going to give up Marcus Smart, Josh Richardson, and a first-round pick. But why? Well, here's the exclamation for that one. Another Hawks Celtics trade, but one that favors the latter. Boston gets bold and trying to improve without parting with star duo Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown by landing Collins to make a serious splash in the Eastern Conference. The foursome of Tatum, Brown, Collins, and Robert Williams, who are all 25 years old or younger, give the Celtics a promising core to build around long term, while also making them more dangerous in the end turn. A bonus in acquiring Collins is that the star big man only just re-signed with Atlanta on a 5-year, $207 million deal, meaning he's locked until whenever he lands until 2026. Which, that actually makes sense according to a salary right here. So, the question is, will this trade work now? It will not work because I did the first trade, and it turns out that they cannot trade him because Marcus Smart is already on to the Atlanta Hawks. So what do we do to actually fix this trade, since they already got him? Well, the only way that I can make this work is by just trading the same spot, like the same position. So who's the power forward? It's Al Horford and also Gallinari. So I guess I could trade Gallinari again. No, I didn't even trade Gallinari. So I guess I can do that. Nope, I can't do that. Alright, whatever. No, cannot trade. Oh, we're on the Celtics team, dummy. Alright. So Al Horford for John Collins. Will this work? For 2K, it will work because I'm using both teams. So keep in mind in that. But will this trade actually work in real life? I'm going to have to say no. This trade will not work in real life. So there's two trades that will not work in real life. Now, moving on to the next one. It is the Brooklyn Nets. Okay? Brooklyn Nets is an interesting team. They got Kyrie, Kevin Durant, and Ben Simmons. Do they trade off Ben Simmons? Nope. They do not. But I'll read you what this says, alright? So let's go to this trade, proposed trade, and I'll just show you what it says. So who are they giving up? They are giving up. Please be still on here. Yep. Oops. Did not mean to click on that. Cameron Thomas. And a future first round pick, which will be in 2023. Okay. So that's what they're giving up. They're giving up Joe Harris, Cameron Thomas, and also a 2023 first round pick. Now, who are they trading to exactly? I'm actually shocked how they're doing this. This trade is the shocker of a lifetime, but it's gonna be... I don't know how they're gonna get away with this one, but... This trade will not work. This trade will not work. So the trade is, in order to finish it off for you guys, the trade was Christian Wood and Maury Brooks, which the Nets will receive, and Rockets will receive Joe Harris, Cameron Thomas, and a future first-round pick. So, who else would they trade instead? It does not say. Does not say. That's annoying. Does not say who to trade besides him. Great. So I'm going to have to trade somebody in order to make this trade work. Which, apparently, this dude is a rookie. So I guess I could trade one of the rookies off in order to make it work. So I guess this trade will work. According to 2K, but not in real life. Well, in real life, no, this trade will not work. But it works in 2K because I'm controlling two teams. Alright, so let's read the description of what I just did. Assuming the Nets retain James Harden, they pulled this move to bolster their front court and further entice him to stay in Brooklyn at season's end. The front court is where Steve Nash's team could shored up. Particularly given Paul Millsap's seemingly inevitable exit, Wood is a gamble given concerns around his attitude, but remains one of the league's most damaging big men when he's on. Imagine Brooklyn's lineup with Harden, Patton Mills, Kyrie Irving when he plays, Kevin Durant and Wood, and the Nets pay up here with the first round pick and one of their best young players in Thomas. But also clear Harris's $17 million annual salary that pushes toward $20 million in 2024. Which is becoming a negative expense amid multiple ankle setbacks. Plus, if the Nets do opt to make any significant roster changes without trading Harden or Irving, Harris likely needs to be included in a trade. So, what team are we going to next, you may ask? We're going to Charlotte. And we're going to Charlotte for a reason. You guessed it. It's the Hornets. So for the Hornets trade, they will be giving up. Oh my god. Why did they do this? I have no clue. And they're also doing a first round pick, which I'm guessing is 2023. Protected, so you can't do it, so we'll do 2024 in the video. Okay, that's fine. So they're doing Gordon Hayward and a first round pick, and the Hornets will receive Miles Turner and Jeremy Lamb. Just let me know in the chat whether you think these trades are a W, L, or N. Miles Turner. Oops, I clicked on the wrong one. And Jeremy Lamb. Oh my god, are you serious? Jeremy Lamb is on the Kings. Fuck. Jeremy Lamb is a guard, right? Yeah. Jeremy Lamb's a guard. So we'll do Malcolm Brogdon in the video. Okay. So let's read the description while these two trades are on the screen. The Hornets are desperately crying out for a quality center to help them defensively. Ranked bottom 6 in the NBA with a 112.3 defensive rating. Turner or Sabonis are arguably the best men on the market, and the former makes a lot more sense for Charlotte. A fair upgrade on Mason Plumlee to anchor its defense and also help them stretch the floor, assuming Turner's stress reaction in his foot is nothing serious. This would be the move that turns the Hornets from a fringe playoff team to bona fide top 6 seed in the East. The shot-swatting big man averages an astounding 2.3 blocks per game over his career and would be the ideal addition for Charlotte. The question is, would this trade actually work in real life? It kind of would, but at the same time in the game, that trade will not work. Because you need another player to match the shooting guard in this case. So the shooting guard that we're going to end up trading is probably Scary Terry. That will probably be the most likely pick that we'll end up doing to match Malcolm Brogdon in this case. So let's go ahead and put him on there. So would the trade work on the game? Yes, because I'm controlling 2 teams. And that their player rosters will match. That's a guaranteed. And the trade has successfully done it. So, moving on to the next one. It is Chicago Bulls. So some of these trades they don't make sense. I'll be honest. But alright. So here is the next trade. So the next trade is Chicago Bulls. The Bulls will receive Harrison Barnes and a 2nd round pick. Kings will receive Patrick Williams, Kobe White, and Troy Brown Jr. I'm telling you right off the bat, this trade will not work on the game, but I think it'll work out in real life. So Patrick Williams, there he is. Patrick Williams, Kobe White, and what was the last player? Troy Brown Jr. There he is. Alright, there we go. And we're going to the Kings. Okay, who are we doing for the Kings? Harrison Barnes. And a 2nd round pick. Which is this one. Okay. So, to my understanding, according to the game, this would not work because of the fact that the players will not match up to the actual roster. But I don't know if it would work in real life, but it kind of would. So who else would have to be traded in order to make this trade actually work? Would be 2 more players. So Harrison Barnes is a small forward, and we have a shooting guard and a power forward to trade. So a power forward would be... Who would be the power forward? Trey Lyles. Okay, that's fine. He's like a young person anyway. And a shooting guard to go with that. So we need a shooting guard on top of this trade, which would be Terrence Davis. Which fine by me. Alright. So the trade will actually finally work into the game. We figured it out. We needed 2 more players. Now let's read the description while it's on the screen. So, in a season where the Bulls have surpassed all expectations to emerge as a genuine contender to come out of the East following a recruitment coup, they should be bold in continuing to upgrade their roster. The East is wide open this year, and there's a realistic path for them to play in the NBA Finals. Amid one of Barnes' best seasons, the Kings forward could help bolster them on the wings He's the sort of glue player that could plug into basically any team and provide defensive versatility and more outside scoring. Oh my god. So surrendering Williams, who the Bulls are big on, does hurt. But they're getting a known quality and moving further into a win-now build, while Brown would essentially be a throw-in to make the salaries match. A starting unit of Nikola Vucevic, Barnes, DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, and Lonzo Ball could do some serious damage in the playoffs. So, there you go. So that's more of a descriptive, explanation about what would happen in this kind of NBA situation. So here we go. Let's make that trade happen. Accept. Alright. Now the next team we're going to be going to is the Cleveland Cavaliers, which is actually the next team on here. So what they're going to do is go to Dennis Schroeder. They're going for Dennis Schroeder in this case. I do not think Dennis Schroeder is on the correct team. He is not on the Celtics, I don't think. So, I think I spelled that wrong. I spelled that wrong big time. Okay. There we go. He's on the Houston Rockets. So let's go to the Houston Rockets. Well, we gotta do the proposed trade and then go to Houston Rockets. But we have to give up some players, so hang on, let me do the Dennis Schroeder thing first. Guys, this thing is actually updated, and this over here that I'm going based off on my phone is based on the trade deadline. Which I don't think they did very much in the trade deadline. So this kind of actually works out. Dennis Schroeder is right here. So who's Cavalier? So the Cavaliers are going to be giving up Dylan Windler, Dean Wade, and future second round pick. So Dylan. Dean Wade. And nope, it's a pick. And a future second round pick. Okay. So who do we gotta trade in order to make this work? Well, we just need to trade one more player from the Rockets to the Cavaliers. Which I am thinking it would be a... So that's a point guard, shooting guard, so we need a power forward to this trade. Which would be Jason Tate in order to make this work. So, as that's up on the screen, I'll describe what's going on. So, the Cavaliers already made their big trade. Deadline splash acquiring Caris LeVert from Indiana for the injured Ricky Rubio's expiring $17 million contract and several draft picks. So while that could be Cleveland done, it's worth noting that it lost both Rubio and Colin Sexton due to season-ending injuries, leaving two huge voids in the team's backcourt. Amid its season where it's pushing for playoff success, Schroeder could therefore be targeted to replace Colin Sexton's role, but off the bench. He'd provide an offensive punch and a needed spark at the end of the floor for the Cavaliers bench, ranking bottom 4 in the NBA offense rating 50.9. Schroeder's $5 million deal expires at the end of this season and potentially only being a rental. He shouldn't cost that much to acquire. Windler and Wade are included to match the salaries, but a draft pick is more likely priority for Boston, which in this case it would be the Rockets. unless it looks to include Schroeder into a bigger deal. Okay. So this trade, will it work in real life or would it work in the game? It would work in the game more because I had to add Jason Tate, and it's also on the wrong team. Funny enough, but according to this trade, will it be a W, L, or N? Into the chat, please. Tell me in the chat on these trades whether you think it's a W, L, or N, or at the end of the video, make sure to comment down below what you guys thought about the trade so far. Anyway, let's continue with this video, or stream, I should say. So we're gonna go ahead and do this trade, and we're gonna make all user teams accept this trade. And now let's move on. So it states that the deadline deal the Cavaliers already made was the Cavaliers received Carlos LeVert, a second-round pick, and the Pacers received Ricky Rubio, first-round pick, and 2 second-round picks. Alright, now we're going to the Dallas Mavericks. Already to the Mavericks. I hope it has all the teams on here. I hope. Alright. So, we're going to the Mavericks for one big reason. What are they wanting? You'll be shocked by the answer. You will be indeed shocked by the answer. And we are going to not... Yeah, we're going to like one team anyway. I'll give you a hint. Pelicans. That's all I gotta say. It's CJ McCollum. CJ McCollum is being traded to the Mavericks for who? So they are the Mavericks are going to be trading Tim Hardaway Jr., Maxi Kleber, and a first round pick. Tim Hardaway Jr. And what's the pick again? First round pick. Okay. So that's the trade. But we need another player on top of that. So we got a point guard and shooting guard. Well, they need to trade a center off. So according to this case, it would be Jonas Valanciunas is going to be the trade, with CJ McCollum going to the Mavericks and Tim Hardaway Jr., Maxi Kleber, and a first round pick is going to the Pelicans. But why did they do this trade? Let's find out. So it's clear that Luka Doncic needs help in Dallas, despite the 5th seeded Mavericks quietly enjoying a solid season. But as currently built, Jason Kidd's team isn't competing with the Warriors, Suns, and Jazz in the West. While it doesn't have much flexibility at all this offseason, regardless of if Jalen Brunson and Duran Finney-Smith re-sign, McCollum would the Mavericks reportedly have interest in. Looms as an ideal addition to a system this season and beyond. Mavs 107.2 defensive rating ranks 5th in the NBA, while their 110.1 offensive rating comes in 17th. McCollum would relieve some ball handling duties from Doncic and provide a huge offensive injection. As a legit second option they can turn to. We've seen McCollum do great things next to Lillard in Portland for several years, and playing alongside Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis could be an ideal role for him to revitalize his career. So, and Porzingis is on the Wizards, so that will not make sense, but I just figured I would read that. But anyway, so that trade will not work in, it is the wrong team, I know, and it's also me adding somebody to the trade. So do you think this trade is a W, O, or N? Let me know down in the chat or also in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this trade. I think it's pretty interesting considering the fact we got CJ McCollum trading again, which is funny, but you know what? It's okay. We'll accept the trade. Alright, so now we're going to the Denver Nuggets. Alright, let's go to the Denver Nuggets right now. There they are. And let's propose the trade. Okay. And this trade will not work. Because I don't even have the dude. Oh boy. The Suns. They're doing a Suns trade on this one. This trade will not work on 2K because I think they already traded the dude. I think they already traded this person. Yeah, this trade will not work on 2K. Oh boy. Yeah, this trade will not work on 2K. Jalen Green. There he is. He's already on the Denver Nuggets. He's already on the Nuggets, my sir. But I don't even think they actually did this trade in real life. But they're going to be trading Jalen Smith, is what they're trading for. So Jalen Smith, what team are you on? Jalen Smith, you are on the Pacers. So I have to do another friggin' Pacers trade. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's go to the Pacers then. Alright, Pacer time, here we go. So we're going to the Pacers for another time in this stream. We're going for Jalen Smith in order to put him on the Nuggets. So who do we trade for this young center? And they also want Eldon Nader. Eldon Nader? What the frick? Hang on. What team is he on? This might be a 3 team. He is not even in the league. He is on the free agents. So we could probably pick him up in the free agency. Nader. God dang, where are you? Oh, I just passed him. There he is. Let's put him on. Nope. Wait, what the? You must have at most 15 players on the roster during the season. Okay, so I cannot pick him up. So that's unfortunate. Why does this do it every freaking time I do this? Something ends up going wrong. Okay, so we're picking up Jalen Smith and Nader, but we can't get him. But we are getting a second. What the frick? We're giving up a second round pick. So we're giving up a pick, which is a second round. Okay. But what player do we give up for him? That is the better question. He's a center. We need a young center, which is odd. Which we don't have one. Are you serious? So it looks like we're doing this trade in reverse. So the Suns are going to receive him. Are you serious? I did not know we actually had him. So instead of the Suns receiving him, it is going to be the Pacers receiving him. Okay, so we did have him. So according to 2K, we had to change the teams around. But on this thing over here, let's see what the description says. I'm kind of interested now. So the Nuggets already swung a trade for Bryn Forbes and are unlikely to be orderly active ahead of the deadline. As a team, oh my god. As a team prioritizes getting healthy, the backup center spot still remain an issue despite Denver Nuggets Marcus Cousins to a second 10-day deal. Although he's not a long-term solution, it's a good chance to buy low on Jalen Smith, aka Pacers center. And he's likely wouldn't cost that much given the Pacers are reportedly open to dealing him. And at just 21 years old. Which I think he's 21 years old on this game. Offers plenty of upside. So, WL or N for this trade. Let me know in the chat. WL or N for this trade. It's going to be Jamal Green with Jalen Smith. Like in Europe. What? I'm so confused by that comment. Okay, whatever. And they're gonna accept it. Apparently. Alright. So we have another solution here for the Pistons. I already traded these players, so I just want to read this trade. So we're going to the Detroit Pistons. But our only problem is, I'll show you what our problem is. So our problem is the Bulls, and we already got Harrison Barnes with the trade that we just did. So that trade will not work. But I might as well read you guys what the trade is, just to guys give you an idea. But what they're going to Pistons are going to receive Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and Troy Brown Jr. First round pick. And a first round pick. I meant to say that. And the Bulls will receive Jeremy Grant. And a future second round pick. So what the Pistons are giving up is a second round pick. And Jeremy Grant. So Jeremy Grant is going to go somewhere, but we don't know where. We're going to go to the Bulls then. We're going to go to the Bulls, evidently. So we're going to the Bulls. We're going to pretend we're making a trade for ourselves. Alright. According to this, they want a Kobe White is a shooting guard, Patrick Williams probably a center, and Troy Brown Jr. is a okay. Which I had to trade them earlier. What team are they on? I forgot what team I put them on. That's hilarious. I forgot what team I put them on. Derek White, Kobe White. Oh, the Kings. Okay. What a dummy. Alright. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. So Jeremy Grant. Let's go to the Kings real quick to see what we have to trade with the team that we're on. So we have to trade a shooting guard, power forward, and I think a center. No, small forward. So small forward, power forward, and shooting guard. Yep. So shooting guard, Who we trading for the shooting guard? Terrence Davis, but we can't. It would probably have to be Zach LaVine. Oh boy, this trade ain't gonna work. Small forward, which is Harrison Barnes, but we don't. Oh, we need a power forward. So, power forward, shooting guard, and we also need a small forward. So it's going to be Harrison Barnes, but we can't do Harrison Barnes. So what about Derrick Jones Jr.? Alright. So in order to match this, we need a shooting guard and a small forward. So it's shooting guard and small forward on this team. Small forward being Sadiq Bey. And a frick, what was I gonna do? Oh, shooting guard. Shooting guard, what the frick am I thinking? Alright. Shooting guard. Frank Jackson, maybe. Alright. So that's the team, that's the one that we're gonna do. And a future second round pick. So we need a pick, a future second round. This W, L, or N for this trade. W, L, or N for this trade. For the Detroit Pistons. I think the Detroit Pistons are actually going to get better by this. But I don't know. So, are there hooligan fanatical fans in American football and basketball like in Europe? In Europe, smoke flares are thrown, chairs are sometimes burned, beaten. I don't know why he even asked me this, so I'm going to remove that. Okay, whatever. So this is a trade that we came up with for them to hopefully help them out, but I think it'll help them out because we are trading Zach LaVine for literally a Frank Jackson. But the trade is actually going to be accepted. So there you go. Okay. So that one's finally done. After some diving in and trying to figure out what we needed to do. So let's read what that trade actually consists of. Pistons receive Kobe White, Patrick Williams, and Troy Brown Jr. and a first round pick. The Bulls will receive a Jamari Grant and also a future second round pick. So for the Pistons, bringing in young players with upside and draft picks should be the priority, meaning trading Grant. Detroit, while giving Grant the ideal role to flourish in, probably signed such a player too early in its rebuild and development phase. But Grant's emergence over the last 2 seasons has increased his value, where the franchise could now secure a strong bounty in return from whichever rival has the best offer. This deal adds White, 21 years old, and Williams, 20, to their young brigade in addition to a first rounder, and a move that fits with their current position better. Williams would help soften the blow of Grant's departure, and it also gives Kate Cunningham full control to be the guy on offense. Sorry. Okay. So now we're going to the Golden State Warriors. Why are we going to the Warriors, you may ask? Now, what's funny is why on the Warriors do they not trade old players? Because they'll probably lead to the, free agency anyway. So let's figure out who they're going to give up. So the Warriors are going to give up Juan. That is hilarious. I didn't think they would give him up. But they're going to give him up. And they're also giving up Damian Lee. Damian Lee. Yeah, you heard me right. Damian Lee. And a second round pick. And we're going to the Thunder. Why are we giving the Thunder these players? I have no freaking clue. This blows my mind a little bit. Let's go to the Thunder. And we're only giving up... what the frick? There he is. We're giving him that. Which is a good trade, I would say. Especially the overalls. But we still need to trade one more player. Which I would probably give him a shooting guard. So, let's see. Who's a good shooting guard? Josh Giddey. Yeah, Josh Giddey. Screw it. We'll give him Josh Giddey. So there you go. We had to add one more player to the trade. So let me know down below. W, L, or N for this trade right here. I noticed that Josh Giddey actually went up. But that's funny. But yeah, that's the trade for that one. Let's go ahead and read the description. Alright. And spectacular move, however, the Warriors are limited with what they can do unless they entertain moving the likes of James Wiseman, Kevin Looney, and Moses Moody. Alright. And realistically, there's no reason for the Warriors to do anything drastic after their rise back to powerhouse status without Klay Thompson for the most part. Muscala could add big man depth Golden State needs with Draymond Green, Sunblind, and Wiseman still yet to make his season debut, while the Thunder veteran could also help spread the floor with his ability to shoot from deep. The move adds another pick to OKC's surplus of selections, while Toscano, Anderson, and Lee are both on expiring contracts and likely not a part of the Warriors' rotation when fully healed or future. Okay. So here we go. So let's go ahead and do this right now. So their salary cap is going to be screwed up. So I'm thinking it's Josh Giddey's. Yeah, it was Josh Giddey's. So we need a younger one. Which, oh my god, it's going to be because of Klay Thompson's. Oh my god, this trade will not work. It's going to be because of Klay Thompson, ain't it? Okay, so I need to go to salary then. Trade that dude off. Alright. So this one is probably going to be an L. W, L, or N anyway. W, L, or N in the chat. And let me know what you guys think about this trade. I mean, I ended up trading a random dude. I'm going to have to because of their salary. So, their salary cap is like weird in this game. So, do you want to make this trade? You betcha. Alright. So let's move on to the next one. Houston Rockets. Houston, we have a problem. We have screwed up this whole entire freaking video so far. Oh boy. Alright. So the only thing they're going to give up is Eric Gordon. And who we get? So the team we have to automatically go to is the Celtics. And I can't find the dude. Oh yeah, Dennis Schroeder is on a different team anyway. Great. Great, we gotta trade Schroeder like twice in this thing. Schroeder's gonna be like, he's on the Cavs, okay. So we did trade him to the Cavs, I remember now. So Eric Gordon. And I probably can't even trade with the Cavaliers. Dennis Schroeder, where you at? Dennis Schroeder. Yeah, I can't trade him. Okay, so we can't do that one. Frick. So Eric Gordon. Josh Richardson is a shooting guard and a point guard. Okay, so we're going to have to go to the Celtics. Okay, so we need a shooting guard and a point guard in order to match it. So there we go. And you guys are going to get a small forward, so we're going to have to give you, I would probably have to say a center. Erna Matsis, which we're going to have to give you him. So let me know in the chat, is it a W, L, or N for this one right here? Is it a W, L, or N? Let me know. Let me know in the chat, W, L, or N. And we're going to make this trade happen. Oops, I hit the wrong button. There we go. So Eric Gordon is the one that actually worked out. The other two don't even exist in the freaking team. But yeah. It was Rockets received Josh Richardson, Dennis Schroeder, and a first-round pick. The Celtics receive Eric Gordon. So that's why we had to do that. Anyway, moving Gordon and his $57 million salary for the next 3 seasons that has a team option in the final year makes a lot of sense for Houston to clear salary cap space and open more minutes in the backcourt and touches for Jalen Green and Kevin Porter Jr. The big win here for Houston is getting the first round pick through the door, likely their best outcome in any Gordon trade. There would be several suitors for Gordon, and the Celtics make sense as a landing spot to boost their outside shooting and to make some offensive pressure off Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. Now we're going to the Pacers. So the Pacers are going to end up trading... frick. Come on, there we go. So we need to look this one up because I think I already traded him. I think I already traded Turner, didn't I? Yeah, he's on the Hornets. Frickin' Christ. So we have to do a Raptors trade with the Pacers. And that one right here will not work. So we gotta go to the Raptors anyway. So that's the only way this is gonna work. And we're getting him. Which it is a small forward. So basically all we gotta do is trade a small forward. Well, this thing is telling me to trade a center off. So we're gonna have to trade a center off. Which in this case is this dude right here. So again, the trade was, I'm going to read you guys the trade, ignore the trades that I'm doing on 2K now. So the Pacers receive OG Anunoby and a first round pick. So they're going to have to trade a first round pick. Okay, there you go. And Raptors receive Miles Turner, but we traded him to the Hornets. So there we go. Indiana has already shaken things up ahead of the trade deadline, sending Caris LeVert to the Cavaliers for Ricky Rubio and several draft picks. And they might not be done there, with Turner and Sabonis are also reportedly available for the right price. Original reports stated the Pacers were keen to move towards a substantial rebuild. And although franchise governor Herb Simon recently said it wasn't in its plans sending LeVert to Cleveland for a bounty of picks, many suggest otherwise. Here the Pacers changed the dynamics of their front court, giving Sabonis full reline, while Gunga, Bazzi, and Shia Jackson battle it out for backup minutes. I guess I figured out who won that one. Anyway, it's that Gaga dude that won. And Anunoby is emerging as an elite two-way player and could see an expanded offense role in Indiana. Why did I say India? That's... oh my god. He may not get in Toronto with TJ Warren still out indefinitely. He'll help cover his spot on the wing and help booster Indiana outside shooting. So what did they do? What did they do during this trade? We'll soon to find out here in a minute. So what did they do exactly? So what they did was deadline deals the Pacers already made. The Pacers received Ricky Rubio, second round pick, two second round picks. What the frick am I? What the frick? It's Ricky Rubio, a first round pick, and 2 second round picks. That makes more sense. Cavaliers received Carlos LeVert and a second round pick. And they also did a Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. And the Kings will receive Domantas Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, a future second round pick. Is basically what they did. So there we go. Alright, so that's what they did. Now we're going to the LA Clippers. So hang on, let me do this trade real quick. Make this trade. There we go. And now we gotta go to the Clippers to discuss what they're gonna do. So let's figure out what they're gonna do for theirs. So yeah, let's go to the Clippers. So we're going to the Wizards. Okay, that's nice to know. Alright. So they're going to be trading Luke Kennard. And what was the other one? That one. Alright. And they're going to the Wizards to trade with them. And they're going to give us Spencer Dinwiddie and Thomas Bryant. Where is Spencer Dinwiddie in this game? Ah, great. I love it's just me looking up where these players have gone. Dinwiddie. Dallas Mavericks. So that trade will not work. That's freaking great. Alright, well that's great. We'll just change the player then. It's fine by me. So Spencer Dinwiddie is a point guard, I'm assuming. I think he's a point guard. Right? Isn't he? No, he's a shooting guard. Sorry. He's a shooting guard. So Tyrese is getting in this trade. And we gotta trade Thomas Bryant. Where is this dude? Oh, frick. Wrong team, dummy. Oh, no. Yeah, we can't do that. Oops. I gotta pay attention to what the frick I'm doing, evidently. Alright, so Spencer Dinwiddie is a point guard, I'm assuming. Yeah, he has to be the point guard. Alright, so we're trading, what the frick was that we're gonna do? Oh, there we go. So we're gonna do this trade right here. And let's read the description while that's doing that. So while the Clippers already made solid upgrades, Jesus Christ, learn how to read, through the additions of Robert Covington and Norman Powell, it's also being reported they're courting an established point guard, viewing Reggie Jackson as more of a scorer. And here they get a solid piece in Dinwiddie to play alongside Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, while healthy, and take on Bryant's $8 million expiring contract. The Clippers ship out Kennard, who's suddenly expandable after the addition of Powell, while Bryant, Serge Ibaka, his Isaiah Hartenstein battle it out for center minutes for the intern. So, deadline deal the Clippers already made. Clippers received Norman Powell and Robert Covington. Trailblazers received Eric Bledsoe, Justice Winslow, and a future second round pick. So that's basically what they did. Alright. So there we go. We have the Clippers trade done. We'll go ahead and make this trade happen in 2K. And now we move on to, you know, the Lakers. Now the question is, who do you think is being eliminated from the Lakers? Let me know in the chat, who do you guys think the Lakers are going to end up doing? I'll give you a hint. Never mind, I'll just tell you. Russell Westbrook. It's a Russell Westbrook trade. That's going to happen. Alright. So, Lakers receive Devontae Graham, Josh Hart, Thomas Stojkoski, and Willie Hernagaba. What the frick is that name? And Pelicans receive Russell Westbrook, future's first round pick. So we're giving up Russell Westbrook for a future first round pick. Yep, that makes sense. Alright. And now we go to the Pelicans to do some trades with them. Wow, Russell Westbrook, you're finally being gone. And they're going to trade Devontae Graham. Devontae Graham. At least this trade is going to happen. Josh Hart. God, you're literally trading all these players away. That's funny. Oh, Josh Hart's actually on the Trailblazers, so I cannot do that player. Thomas Stojkoski. Where in the frick are you at? You're gone too? Okay, so this is literally going to be a two-player trade now? Okay, that's wonderful. Alright. And I still got to trade one more player to replace, so I need to trade a center. Okay, that's fine. We'll just give away, or not. Okay, whatever. Let's go ahead and get rid of Stanley Johnson then. Okay. Alright. Yeah. So Westbrook's disappointing tenure at the Lakers ends, moving to a Pelican side that are reportedly getting more aggressive as buyers ahead of the deadline in a 5-player deal totaling $189 million of salaries. Although it won't solve all of Lakers' problems, it's at least giving them more flexibility moving forward and unloading Russell Westbrook's $44 million annual salary and different pieces around LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Of course, given Russell Westbrook's indifferent form, they'd also need to hand over a future first round or two. The additions of Graham, Stojkoski, and Hart, the latter a former Laker himself, helped build out Frank Vogel's rotation and adds a two-way wing, outside shooting, and guard depth. And to update you guys, Lakers coach Frank Vogel actually got fired. So he's fired. So of losing and not making it to the playoffs. That's why he got fired. So anyway, so that's the end of that trade, and the next trade we're going to be doing is going to the Memphis Grizzlies. Wow, that's going to be an interesting one. Alright, let's head on over there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one. So we got to go to the Memphis Grizzlies. Wow, okay, that's going to be an interesting one. Oh, it goes by the last part of the name. There we go. So, who are they giving up? Dylan Brooks. Okay, how stupid can you be for that? Alright, whatever. Anthony Melton. And a future first round pick, which would be 2023. Okay. And they're going to receive Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes right there, but I can't trade him. So we got to do it with the Kings. So let's go to the Kings. Oh, what position is... Oh, frickin' Christ. I went on the wrong team every time. Alright, Harrison Barnes is a small forward. So we're gonna have to do a different trade, evidently. Small forward, Jeremy Lamb. That'll work. Okay, that'll be fine. Alright. So, small forward, point guard, and... yeah, point guard is all we need to trade with. Devion Mitchell. Okay. That's fine. Read the description. So the Grizzlies should be serious upgrading their roster. This is a team that wasn't necessarily built to win now, but after surpassing all expectations this season to emerge as a genuine contender to come out of the West. It should move closer towards it, and Barnes' contract until 2023 is the ideal target to complement the likes of John Morant, Desmond Bain, and Jaren Jackson Jr., and an upgrade on Brooks. While providing more of a veteran persistence, Barnes is averaging 16.6 points per game and shooting a career best of 40% from downtown on 5 attempts. Memphis ranks 23rd in NBA and third, in 3-point percentage. So Barnes would be a value addition while also providing more flexibility on the defensive end. So this is your Grizzlies trade as of right now. We had to go to the Kings and pick somebody up because Harrison Barnes is currently on the Bulls. According to this stream, he's on the Bulls now. So yeah, that screwed it up big time, but it's alright. There's the team. There's the trade anyway. It worked out in some way, form, but it's all good. So we'll go ahead and make this trade right now. And there we go. So we're going to Miami Heat. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Miami Heat now. Do some trades with them. And let's go ahead and do it right now. KZ Okapala. I don't know what the frick I'm saying anymore. And I cannot trade him. Where the frick did you go, you little ball? There you are. Oh, you're in free agency? I can help you out. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'll get you out of there. I'll get you out of there, big buddy boy. Where you at? 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 Where you at, boy? Oh, nope. There you are. And never mind. I can't get you out of there. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't get you out of there. Alright, what position was he? Oh, freaking Christ. What position was he? He's a power forward. So we just gotta trade a power forward. Alright, sounds good to me. Power forward, here we go. So we need a power forward. Who's a power forward? Caleb Martin, I guess. Or PJ Tucker. Yeah, PJ Tucker, screw it. And what pick are we going to pick? Future second round pick. Oh my god, 2024. Look at that. Alright. And they're going to the Trailblazers for this one. Why exactly? I have no clue. Where's he at, though? Who am I looking for? Oh. There you are. Welcome. Welcome to the Big Blue House. Alright. So that player's wrong. Alright. Kyle Lowry joined a Miami team pushing for title contention. But he, Bam Adebayo, and Jimmy Butler have barely shared the court together, while Victor Oladipo hasn't yet made his season debut. And yet the Heat sit just one game behind the first seed Bulls in the East. Therefore, didn't expect the Heat to try anything extreme at the deadline. With their most obvious what the frick? Their most obvious move finding another solid rotational player on a cheap contract. Milkamore comes in to provide shooting depth Yeah. And some insurance around the likes of Larry and Oladipo in a low-risk move. So let's go ahead and do this trade too. WL or in for that trade, let me know down and below. Okay. So what's the next team we gotta go to? Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks. Oh my god, this will be an interesting one. Who are they gonna trade? Dante Vincenzo. Wow, okay. I did not expect that, but I don't even see him. He's not even on the team anymore. They're probably both in the freaking thing. Oh boy. He's on the Kings. Why are you all always in the freaking Kings for? Okay, fine. I guess I cannot do that. I cannot even do that because the other dude's in the freaking thing. He's in free agency. Dang it. Well, we are getting Nerlens Noel if it means anything, do you? Oh boy. I give up at this point. I give up sometimes, you know? You gotta sometimes. Nerlens Noel, are you even here? Yeah, you are, buddy boy. And we'll just trade you a center off. So let's go ahead and give you Bobby Portis, alright? That would be a perfect, alright. I give up. That one I just gave up, so we'll just read the description and see what happens. So, the trade was supposed to be, and we technically did it, is Bucks received Nerlens Noel. Okay, we did that part, but the other part we cannot do is Knicks received Dante DiVincenzo. I don't know why I said that way, but it's good to me. And Semi Ojeleye. Ojeleye? Is that how you say it? Is that how you say that? I don't think it is, but I'm dealing with it. And another team where staying healthy is central to its success, and in this case, pushing for a second straight title, the Bucks have proven to be a force at full strength. Unfortunately, though, Brook Lopez's return from back surgery is uncertain, leaving a massive void at center. As commendable as Bobby Portis has been, defensive specialist Noel could immediately step into a key role for the Bucks while he's contracted until 2024 and a further boost. The loss of DiVincenzo is offset by Grayson Allen's impact, while Pat Cunningham has also emerged as a capital guard in the nightly rotation. Okay. So this next trade, that will not happen because I think we already traded him. Wink, wink. But, and this is going to be an illegal trade. What the frick? Okay, what the frick am I supposed to do now? We're going to be stuck on these Bucks for a little bit. So, just don't mind me. And this cap is freaking annoying, I'll tell you what. This freaking cap, I swear to God. Okay, Chris Middleton. That actually freaking works. Okay. Chris Middleton, I am sorry in advance, and headphone users for the stream, I am sorry, but Chris Middleton is going to the Knicks. What the frick? Oh my god. Oh my god, let's scoot up there, salary cap. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Bucks, for your... Oh my god. What the frick. Alright, Timberwolves, your turn. Timberwolves are gonna have fun with me at this point. Timberwolves, welcome to Welcome to the studio that, oops. Wait, oh, what the frick? Where am I at? That's Portland Trailblazers, that's the Suns, where's the Timberwolves? Oopsie! Hang on. I screwed up my thingy over here. There we go. Sorry. Not gonna touch that. Alright, not gonna touch my phone for a little bit. Alright, Minnesota Timberwolves. Here we go. So here we're going to do first. Malik Beasley. That's a shocker to me. And we're going to the Celtics again. Exception? Chris Middleton. Wow, okay, that's fine by me. What the frick? Okay, we're going to the Celtics. Who are they wanting? Marcus Smart. But he's a guard. So we're going to have to trade Jalen Brown then. Jalen Brown for Malik Beasley. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, but this trade ain't gonna work. First round pick. That sounds good. Oh my god, that trade will actually work. Funny. Alright. So while the Wolves are also in the Ben Simmons sweepstakes, securing the Aussie seems more fanciful. What the frick kind of language is this? And a genuine possibility right now, given D'Angelo Russell is the best tradable asset they have. Therefore, Smart, who Minnesota reportedly has interest in, looms are as a more realistic target that could be attained at a cheaper price. One of the best perimeter defenders in the league, Smart would balance Russell's offensive firepower in the backcourt and round out a strong lineup with Anthony Edwards and Karl Anthony Towns out front as the Timberwolves push towards the playoff. Meanwhile, the Celtics had so much needed shooting with Beasley along with their first rounder. Okay. So now we're going to the Pelicans. Okay, Pelicans fans. Let's see what you guys think about this trade. Let's see what you guys think about this trade. Let's go to the Pelicans. This will be fun for everybody. Okay, so let's go do this. So the Pelicans, they are going to trade off. I gotta find him first. Whoop, he's gone. That's great. And I traded him too because of that other freaking trade that I did. This video is going to be rough. Well, the trade is going to be Derek White. That's what the trade's supposed to be. But Derek White, I hate to say, he's on the Celtics. I think. Is he on the Celtics? Derek White. Okay, I traded him too. Okay. I'm having the best time of my life. Oh boy. Yeah, Derek White's now traded too, so it makes the video even worse. Yeah. Derek White is a what? Derek White is a shooting guard, right? Yeah, he's a shooting guard. He is legit a shooting guard, so we'll just trade you just because. I am literally screwing this thing all up because of, yeah, kind of obvious, but, future second round pick, which is literally in 2024. I think that Thomas dude is a freaking center, ain't he? Is he a center or what? Oh boy. I need to look up what his position is. Nickel. I spelled it wrong. They also spelled it wrong on this frickin' site. Suck it. Ah, he's on the Utah Jazz. Okay, we're gonna finesse a little bit, evidently. Alright, let's do this. Hang on. Calm down yourself. Gotta go to the Jazz. Gotta do this trade. Where you at? Oh my god, you're here too? Jeez. Alright, you're there too. The frick am I supposed to do now? Alright, Utah Jazz, let's go. Let's go. There we go. Who am I finding? Alexander? Oh, there he is. So we're going to have to change it up completely. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to the Jazz for a little bit because we got a couple of players that we need to get from here. So there you go. There's two of them. There's two of them. I think we're doing this right. Are we? Are we? Yeah, maybe. Alright, whatever. No, they're supposed to be traded off. I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that, man. Freaking Christ. Okay. I guess we're just gonna have to do a Spurs trade because they screwed us up completely. Well, that's great. Yeah. My name is Bob, and we're doing this video right now where we're screwing up. Okay. Oh, freaking Christ. I forgot to check those positions. Alright, Jazz. So we're supposed to be trading off a shooting guard and a power forward. Called it. Alright, whatever. Let's go to the Spurs. Shooting guard, power forward. Shooting guard, power forward. Let's go. There you go. Shooting guard, power forward. Alright, Keldon Johnson, you're going. And that dude's going. Who are we trading? Oh my god. No, I screwed it up again. Ah, now it's supposed to be getting Oh my god. It's supposed to be shooting guard. Oh, freaking Christ. We're supposed to be trading away a shooting guard and power forward. Oh my god, Zion, see you later, buddy. Oh my god. Do you just want to go to free agency? Huh? You want to go to free agency, fat boy? No, I didn't think you did. Alright, whatever. Whatever, man. Alright. Gotta do this for the third frickin' time in a row. Okay. Okay, so what position is Derek White? Derek White is what? Derek White. What position are you? What position? He's a point guard. Salted Murray, you're gone. Okay. That's fine. Alright, whatever. Here we go. So, we screwed up this trade big time. It was supposed to be Pelicans received Derek White, and Spurs received Nickel Alexander Walker, Tobias Stravosky, and a future second round pick. Oh, we need our second round pick. I forgot the freaking god. Future second round pick. Where are you? There you are. And we're supposed to be trading another player. Power forward, shoot guard, power forward. Okay, that's fine. Let's just trade Keldon Johnson. There you go. Have fun. Alright, it's believed the Pelicans are getting more aggressive as buyers ahead of the deadline and ideally will be looking to bring in players contracted for multiple seasons. And White, they get a player not only contracted until 2025, but one who always fills a void for them at point guard. While not necessarily the natural playmaking floor general, White is one of the better backcourt defenders in the league to offset the loss of Lonzo Ball last year. While White isn't a massive name, such a move also shown Zion Williamson, the franchise, is serious about improving its roster to push into the playoff picture. So I guess Zion, you can stay, but I need another power forward, which it could be him. Alright, there you go. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Deadline deal, the Pelicans already made. Pelicans received C.J. McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. Trailblazers received Josh Hart, Tomas Stravosky, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, D.D., first round pick and 2 second round picks. God dang. That's a big package. Alright, we'll just move on. Okay, sounds good. And New York Knicks is our next one. Alright, New York Knicks. Let's see what you guys got. So, what's the New York Knicks gonna get? So, oh my god, that's gonna be a weird one. That's gonna be a weird one. Alright, here we go. Just close your eyes, New York fans, because you're gonna hate this one. You're gonna hate this one in a freaking heartbeat. Alec Burks. Oh my god, you guys are giving up so freaking much. And Kemba Walker. Oh my god, dude. And you're going to the Kings for another time in a row. Alright, De'Aaron Fox, you're gone. And Marvin Bagley. Nope, he's not on the Kings anymore. He's on the freaking Pistons. Oh my god. And a first round pick. That's nice to know. Alright. So you guys are going to give up a lot for yours. And that means we need to replace a point guard. 2 point guards and a power forward. So we need another point guard. Jeez, you guys might as well trade your whole entire team away, huh? That's what it sounds like. Okay, so we need this dude. Nope, can't trade him. You guys are literally just trading the whole entire team around. Okay. And we need a power forward. Who's the power forward? Yep, you're gone. Alright. That's a big freaking package for this one. Oh my god. Okay. So the actual trade is supposed to be Knicks receive De'Aaron Fox and Marvin Bagley, but Marvin Bagley is on a different team. And the Kings received Julius Randle, Alec Burks, Kemba Walker, and a first round pick. Wait, that first round pick is supposed to go... That pick is supposed to go over here. So you guys are supposed to be getting rid of a pick. Okay, that's nice to know. There you go. And there you go. Alright. After failing to back up his brilliant 2021 breakout season, the Knicks deal Randle for a much-needed upgrade at the point guard position. Amid a disappointing season, where they currently sit outside play-in qualification, both Randle and Fox's names have been linked to trades after in different seasons. And a change of scenery is perhaps what both players need to rediscover their spark. Also adding Bagley into the mix, New York gets a good look. The former pick 2 before he becomes a free agent. The Knicks also offload Burks and Kemba's deals, tighten the rotation to open up opportunities for Cam Reddish, and get younger while staying in a will-now build. Jesus Christ. Okay. That was an interesting one. Okay. So that was an interesting one, but it gets even worse. This gets even worse because I don't understand what this means. Okay, so we're going to the OKC Thunder. Okay? But hear me out. I think they get better. So the Thunder is going to end up receiving Serge Ibaka. Okay? So Serge Ibaka is who you guys getting. Serge Ibaka. Baka, you're gone. Serge Ibaka is gone, buddy boy. Oh my god, what was it? Oh god, where is he at? Baka waka, hey. You're on the Bucks. You're on the Bucks. Bucks. Yeah. Cash considerations. What the frick does that mean? What does cash considerations mean, bruh? So Serge Ibaka is going to the Thunder. So that's basically what we gotta do. So Bucks, come here. Give me Serge Ibaka. I'm sorry. And you guys are probably going to get a cheap player to give away. So there you go. I think that's it. I think that's what that's supposed to mean, and they're going to receive a future second round pick. So that's what they're going to receive. So second round pick, 2023 might be good enough for you guys, and there you go. So there you go. Now let's go ahead and read through this. So what the trade is supposed to be is Thunder receives Serge Ibaka and a future second round pick, which we are doing. And the Clippers have received cash considerations. I don't know what that means, chat. If you know, let me know in the chat, but that would be great. Ibaka is back in OKC, although potentially not for long. The Thunder have the capacity to absorb big deals from teams looking to offload players, with Serge Ibaka's expiring $9.7 million salary fitting the bill. The big man has been below his best form since returning from back surgery, and the Clippers moving his contract would cut their luxury amount by nearly 33%. The Thunder could waive Ibaka immediately to allow him to join a contender. It's clearly not the most exciting move for OKC, but one that puts them in a better position long term by adding to its bounty of draft picks. Okay, so you get more draft picks. That's good. Alrighty. This next one's going to be interesting. Okay, so they're going to accept the trade. I know that trade does not make sense, but we're moving on from that one. Orlando Magic is the next one. And then once I get all these trades done, we're going to sim the season, and we're going to see how they do. That's basically it. So, alright, so let's go ahead and show you guys what the trade's going to be. So I need you, alright. And future second round pick. 2023, I'm assuming. It's gonna be... Wow, this one's gonna be weird. Davis Bertans ain't even on here. What the frick? Okay. He's on the Mavericks. Okay. So I guess I could still do this trade, right? Davis Bertans. There you go. And then what's the other dude? Oh, okay, whatever. But we could still do that. And the other dude was actually a power forward, so we can trade Kyle Kuzma. There we go. And we're doing Gary Harris. And a future second round pick. And we also got to do another player. So shooting guard. So you guys will probably need probably a small forward. I'm assuming. Franz Wagner. Alright. That's fine. There you go. Whoops. There you go. Alright. So Orlando has several potential trade chips ahead of the deadline, including Gary Harris, Mo Bamba, and Terrence Ross. While the former's $20 million expiring contract is particularly valuable for teams looking to open up roster flexibility this offseason, Bradley Beal could agree to re-sign with Washington on the caveats that it surrounds the three-time All-Star with different talent, which a move like this helps with in creating cap space for the U.S. summer. The Magic adds a Vidya to their crop of young players on the provision that it also takes on Berton's $16 million annual salary until 2025 as the franchise stays committed to the rebuilding and a long-term version. Okay. So that's interesting, I'll tell you what. So let's go ahead and make this trade right now. Perfect. Alright, so this next one is the 76ers. This trade has been done already. I repeat, this trade has been done already. I'll explain why here in a minute. It is going to be James Harden. That's what the Sixers receive. And Nets receive Ben Simmons, Matisse Thybulle, first round pick, and future second round pick. Which this trade has already been done. So, we do not have to do anything for this one. We do not. Because James Harden is already on the 76ers, and that's basically what they wanted. So, they wanted James Harden onto the 76ers. That's basically what they wanted. Yes, Nets coach Steve Nash said the team does not plan to trade Harden before the deadline, but we're not taking his word for it just yet. Here's the Simmons saga finally draws to a close as the Sixers acquire 10-time All-Star Harden, while also parting with Thybulle and draft picks is less than the ideal. Philly instantly becomes a favorite to come out of the Eastern Conference and legitimately challenge for the championship. Returning to its powerhouse status of recent years, of course, the Sixers would do this deal under an agreement with that Harden, who can become a free agent this offseason, re-signs with the team long-term to considerably a scary pairing with Joel Embiid. The uncertain state of the Eastern Conference should further motivate the Sixers to pull off such a trade, and there's not many teams that are one realistic move away from being title contenders. Meanwhile, Simmons lands in Brooklyn under a makeover of the roster where he teams up with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant to form an exciting new look Big Three. Okay. So that one we do not have to do anything with. Alright, we don't have to worry about that one. That one's done. We're just going to move on with that one. Okay, I don't think there is no other trade that we can possibly do for the 76ers in order to do a best job of the off-season itself. But we move on to the Suns. Okay, so the Suns, Phoenix Suns, they will receive Thaddeus Young. Which, Thaddeus Young think he's a free agent. He is on... What kind of freaking team is this? Oh, he's on the Raptors. He is on the gosh darn Raptors. Oh my god. Like I want to go with the Raptors again. What the frick? Thaddeus Young. Yep, get your butt over here. Alright, Thaddeus Young. So instead of trading with the Spurs, we're going to be trading with the Raptors. So keep that in mind. Oh my god. Okay. Dario Sarkic. Frank. What the frick? Where is Frank? And I cannot trade with that. And a second round pick. Okay. That's basically the team right. That's basically the trade right there. Sum it up for you. So the NBA best 42-10 Suns don't necessarily need to attempt anything massive ahead of the deadline in their bid to challenge for the title. Young is a player that have been consistently linked with, and his versatile skill set would be valuable in the playoffs to help them against a diverse range of opponents. He could step straight into the six-man role and play both forward spots as well as center and smaller lineups. It cost Phoenix a second-round pick, while the Spurs also take on Sarkic's 2-year, $18 million deal. That's nice to know. But yeah, let's go ahead and do this trade. Okay. I'll be gone for a little bit. So, be right back. Alright. Okay. I'm now back. And now we're on to the Trailblazers. Which they got. Pretty interesting one. I need to make sure that this dude is not traded yet. He is already traded again. Okay. So I literally gotta do this, man. We're gonna do the Pacers trade. Or even is a Pacers. There it is. Ricky Rubio. Alright. Let's see. So we got Joseph Nurkic, Ben McLemore, which we already traded him, and Tony Snell. Okay, so we literally just doing So Ricky Rubio, you're going to the Trailblazers. Okay, well that's great. There we go. So let's read about the actual trade instead of the trade we just did. Excuse me. So the trade that was supposed to happen was Trailblazers received Miles Turner, which he is on the Charlotte Hornets. And then the Pacers received Joseph Nurkic, Ben McLemore, or Mick Lemore or something like that. I don't remember how that's pronounced. Then we got Tony Snell, a first round pick, and a future first round pick. That's basically it. So what we should have done was traded them some more first round picks to them. But I didn't think about that until now. So let me just do that right now. For a player, probably. There. No, you can stay on the Pacers. You can give us... I'm just gonna do like a filler for them. That'd probably be better. Like a filler spot. We're supposed to be getting Miles Turner. So that's a center. There. We'll give you a first round pick. Okay, fine. And a future first round pick, but I already did that. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll give you a player. We'll give you Ricky Rubio back. There you go. There you go. You can have what you're supposed to need. Alright? We'll give you that. But we screwed up with the picks anyway, so I don't think it matters anymore. So hang on, because I gotta charge one of these over here. Yep, I gotta charge one of them. So let me do that real quick. You guys can just chat in the stream for now. So I need to charge one of my tablets over here for later on, I guess. I don't know. But after this stream is done, I'll probably do like Fortnite. So the new season came out. And then, yeah. Then head on off and go to bed for work, evidently. So. But it's all good, though. They got 2 centers out of it, so. I mean, we got a center and they got a center, so it makes sense. The next one, I think, is the Warriors. I think, but I gotta read through that. So, I gotta read through that yet. It's been 2 hours since the stream started. And then this tablet needs to charge in a little bit, so. I got a lot of charging to do, evidently. Sorry. Alright. While my tablet's trying to work, I'll go ahead and read this little thingy to you guys. So, the Trailblazers and Pacers reportedly had strong momentum in a Turner trade, Miles Turner in this case. And before the shot blocking big man suffered a stress reaction in his foot, but it really shouldn't turn Portland off given this season has basically already gotten away from it, as reflected by the offloading of Covington and Powell, particularly with Damian Lillard likely out for the campaign with an abdominal injury, sorry. This move gives the Trailblazers a much stronger defensive identity around Lillard, with Turner arguably the best shot blocking big in the league, manning the first spot. Portland offloads the expiring deals of Nurkic, Mickamore, and Snell, as well as 2 first-rounders, amid a bidding war for Turner. Of course, both of these teams have already made deadline trades, but tipping as sides likely to shape things up, but they might not be done. So apparently they're not going to be done. Deadline deals the Trailblazers already made. Trailblazers received Eric Bledsoe, Justice Winslow, and future second-round pick. Clippers received Norman Powell and Robert Covington. Trailblazers received Josh Hart, Thomas Trevosky, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Didi, and 2 first-round pick and 2 second-round picks. Pelicans received C.J. McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell. And now we are on to the Kings here. So let's go ahead and get to the Kings. Sorry, my tablet decided to die on me. But now we got the tablet fixed. So we're good. We're good now. We got the tablet fixed. Anyway. So let's go ahead and go to the Sacramento Kings. Let's see what their trade consists of. Alright, so let's go ahead and propose a trade. So who are they going to receive? They're going to receive, in this case, I'll just tell you guys, hang on. It'll take a little bit to set this one up. So we got Buddy Hield, which I do not think he's on the team anymore. Nope, he's not even on the team anymore. Oh my god, are you serious? So we gotta trade off a point guard, shooting guard, a small forward. So point guard, got Kemba Walker, which we can't trade. Dang, man. Justin Holiday. Josh Jackson can get that. Then the point guard. Might as well do a shooting guard, right? Nope, can't. Can't. There. Alright. And what you guys are going to receive? Tobias Harris. And James Harden. Yeah. That's basically what they received technically. But they already did the Ben Simmons and James Harden trade. But I still got one more player to trade, so I'll just give them a low salary player to fill in that spot. Which the trade will be illegal. Oh my god, it is still going to be illegal. Okay. Let's get rid of you. No. Player. Rashawn Holmes. Oh my god, are you serious? So I can't even do James Harden. Okay. So bonus. Let's get rid of you. I like the other one better. Justin Jackson. And then, what was the other one? Oh, there you go. And then we'll just give you another cheap player. Because that James Harden will not work. Alright, there you go. You're good, you're good. Alright, you're good. So the actual trade is on my phone here. It says the Kings received Tobias Harris and Ben Simmons, which will not happen, but they'll get Tobias Harris. So, and the Sixers received De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, and Harrison Barnes. There's been mixed reporting around Fox's availability, but the bottom line is, if the Kings can improve their roster by dealing him and get an upgrade at his position, like Ben Simmons, they should pull the trigger. There's also been reports that the Kings aren't in the Simmons sweepstakes anymore, but there is likely tied to the idea of keeping Fox in his $228 million contract. This very trade has been murmured about, and if the Sixers fail to land a James Harden or Bradley Beal before the deadline, this package could seriously tempt Daryl Morey. It gives Sacramento the very makeover it needs, having not made the playoffs since 2006. Plus, Hield's $22 million salary is looking worse and worse. While it's a sell-high moment of sorts for Barnes, the Kings bring in two players who've made it to the playoffs on several occasions and know what it takes to win. Building around Simmons, Harris, Tyrese Haliburton, and Rashawn Holmes is a promising core and one that could create genuine excitement in Sacramento for the first time in many years. Deadline deal the Kings already made. Kings received Moses Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, Justin Holiday, future second round pick. Pacers received Tyrese Haliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. Alright. Now, that trade will be successfully made on 2K now. Now, so what we're going to do next is San Antonio Spurs. Alright, what do you guys think will happen if I do the Spurs trade that I'm about to happen? Well, let's find out. So the Spurs are going to trade Jacob Poeltl and Trey Jones. Jacob Poeltl and then Trey Jones. Where's Trey Jones at? There he is. Alright, so this trade might actually work. And then PJ Washington. So we're going to the Hornets. We're on back to the Hornets. For like the third time in this stream already. So PJ Washington. Ish Smith. Ish. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Ish. Where's Ish Smith at? Is he not even in this team anymore? Well, that's just great. I'll just give you... There. We'll just do that. Okay. And then first round pick. Oops. Wrong button again. A first round pick. Nope, can't do that one. There you go. Alright, so this trade right here, I know it's not going to work because I was supposed to do Ish Smith instead of Shai Thomas, but it's alright. But there you go. The Spurs are reportedly willing to deal Podol and his economical 3-year, $22.3 million salary if they're well compensated. Acquiring a first rounder and promising young player in Washington from Charlotte would be a nice return as assets more in line with San Antonio's rebuilding direction. Moving into a lessened role this season, the talented Washington was drafted with pick 12 just 2 years ago and could get a real opportunity to flourish under Greg Popovich's torch. Meanwhile, it sends the Hornets back to the seasoned big man they despitefully need. Okay. So that's that trade, and the Raptors also want Jacob Podol. That is funny. What the frick, man? We're doing 2 Spurs trades back to back, so this will be great. Alright, let's go ahead and accept that. And now we're on to the Raptors trade. Let's go ahead and do the Raptors proposed trade. And who are we trading? So we're trading Chris Boucher. Chris Boucher. That's a power forward, so that could fit. And then we're doing a pick. Futures. We're doing a first round pick. And a future second round pick. Alright, so future, we're talking like 2025 maybe. Yeah, that'll work. And then, got to go to the Spurs, get a center. So we're going to the Spurs for a center. So, let's go find a center. So let's see, who's the best center that we got? Oh, Zach Collins. That'll work. Alright, Zach Collins it is. So we changed up the trade by a little bit. We did like a little switchy, you know what I mean? But it's alright. So, the trade was supposed to be Raptors receive Jacob Podol and Spurs receive Chris Boucher, first round pick, and a future second round pick. Just hold, bold, will Toronto be in its bid to add a seasoned center? In this case, Zach Collins, you idiot. Alright, anyway. Zach Collins is among several bigs the Raptors are interested in. In this case, it was Jacob Podol, following a report that the Spurs would be willing to deal the Australian for a first-round pick and a quality player. Here the Spurs instead get Boucher's $7 million deal and a future second rounder, while steadily tanking this season to gain a higher draft pick. Podol would be a great get for the Raptors and end Nick Nurse's nightly headache of rotating through Pascal Siakam, Boucher, Precious, and Karen Bench at the 5 spot. Okay. So let's go ahead. That one is done. This one is done. So we can move on to the next one, which is the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz, man. So let's go ahead, go to the Utah Jazz. We got to get a trade going. So, this trade, we are trading him away. Oops. There we go. First round pick. Oh, that's the second round. That's fine. And then a future second round, which would be right here. And shockingly enough, it was Jeremy Grant. So we're going to the Pistons to pick up a center. Basically. Pistons center. Kelly Olynyk. Alright, I'll sum it up. Okay. So the actual trade was supposed to be Jeremy Grant instead of Kelly Olynyk. That's the only thing that changes. Alright. As it looks to compete with heavyweights Phoenix and Golden State in the Western Conference, Utah is reportedly shopping for a strong defense wing and has been linked to the Grant and trade talks. He makes sense as an additional addition to round out the Jazz's starting unit of Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Royce O'Neal, and Rudy Gobert. And as such, they should make an aggressive play for him, particularly with Joe Ingles now out. Bogdanovich has been a good servant to Utah, but Grant brings so much more versatility at both ends of the floor. He'd be Quinn Snyder's good stopper against rival superstars in the playoffs in what could prove to be a vital role. That is very interesting. I'd love to see it. Alright, anyway. So the Washington Wizards is after this trade, and we have to take a look at it because this one will be interesting to actually see come in and see what's going to happen. So let's go to the Washington Wizards now. Well, there we go. So, what we're trading? We are trading Montrezl Harrell. Which he is not on this team anymore. Really? There's Rui. And Denny. Well, we don't have Denny no more. So we're literally just trading this dude for, yeah, that's it, basically. There we go. That's literally our trade, technically. Alright, and they also received this. They also get the first round pick. Alright, there we go. So, Washington Wizards received Domantas Sabonis. The Pacers receive, in this case, it would be the Kings, Montrezl Harrell, Rui Hachimura, and Denny, and a first round pick. Let the rebuild begin in Indiana. The Wizards capitalize on the Pacers' fire sale and nab Sabonis, who's even contract on a reasonable $58 million deal until 2024. The move puts a legitimate all-star talent next to Bradley Beal and a bid to get him to re-sign in Washington long term. And in a season that's slipping away from the Wizards, including 6 losses from their last 7 games. Sabonis helps them make a serious push for the play-in tournament, if not higher. Washington loses more promising young players in Hachimura and Vigia, but comes away with the best player and the most talent it's had on its roster since John Wall was in his prime time. And that is the end of all the trades that we have to get done in this. But we have a problem here. So what the problem is that Sabonis' contract. That's our problem. But in order to make this short and sweet, I'm sorry, Kings, but I'm going to have to break your thingy. We're going to have to go to the Pacers and trade off the center itself. So the Pacers, with their center, do they even have a center left? I don't even think they have a center left. Wow, okay. That's nice to know. So you guys don't even have a center left. You have Joseph Nurkic, but that's it. Wow, okay, we screwed you guys up. I guess we're gonna have to do with him. And that's still illegal because it makes the the Pacers over the salary cap. What the frick, man? No, I cannot do that. Oh, great. So I have to think of something else. I guess we could do Tyrese Halliburton then. There we go. That's the end of it. Of the torture, I would say. So what we're going to do is we're going to, yeah. I don't know, but it's all good. So we're going to pick a team. We're going to pick a random team here. Let's go ahead and 3, 2, 1. We're doing the Pacers. Alright, that's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, let's go. So let's go ahead and simulate the regular season and see how the teams do with this changes that we did for their wishes. You know, their Christmas time, you know. They have their presents. They open them up. They get their players that they wanted and take them into account and see what they come up with. I mean, the Pacers already lost Tyrese Haliburton to the Wizards, and the Kings almost lost a bonus, but not anymore, so the Kings stay there. Stay put, basically. So we're going to see how this plays out. I do not know who's going to make it to the playoffs. I don't know who's going to have the best record. But I do know they finally got who they wanted. So let's see how this goes. Make sure to leave smash the like button down below. And you guys tell me what team you guys actually like better. What trade you loved. Or, you know, let's have a good time, you know. But I got to check on it. Instagram. Received an invitation. Yeah, I'm not playing Fortnite right now. I forgot about the G League decisions. That ticks me off. Okay. Oh, it's still simulated. Alright, cool. Let me check something. Yo, that's good. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh my god. Lethal Shooter. Are you kidding me, my boy? Are you kidding me? Lethal Shooter just liked my post on Instagram. Are you freaking kidding me, bro? Are you serious right now? Bro, what the frick, boy? Oops. Bro, what the frick? Dang, man. Alright, let's take a look at the All-Star captains. So it's Team Giannis and Team LeBron. Let's see who they come up with. Oh my god. What the frick, man? Okay. Alright, so the teams look pretty good so far, I would say. Look at this. That's weird. Bradley Beal made an all-star team. Sabonis did. Wow. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, man. No. don't want to stop this simulation because of the trades. Alright. So let's go ahead. Oops. Made like a little echo right there. Sorry. I didn't mean to make a little echo right there, but alright, so let's see what we got here. Alright. So MVP goes to Giannis. There was no shocker about that, right? Alright, so Giannis got MVP with 30.1 points per game, 12.2 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 1.1 steal, 1.7 block. Rookie of the Year goes to Cade Cunningham. Alright, with 18.9 points, 6.1 rebounds, 5.8 assists, 1.3 steals, 0.9 block. Ben Simmons was 6th Man of the Year, 14.6 points, 6.1 rebounds, 8.6 assists, 1.9 steal, and 0.3 block. Giannis with Defensive Player of the Year. It's been the same. So, same stats because it's the same player that got something. And Most Improved Player with Tyrese Maxey. Still on the 76ers. 17 points per game, 2.3 rebounds, 5.1 assists, 0.7 steal, and 0.7 block. And Steve Nash with Coach of the Year, which that is the Nets coach. So congratulations, Steve Nash. Good job for you. And moving on to the All-NBA first team, we got Luka, Trae Young, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, Joel Embiid. The second team, we got LaMelo Ball, James Harden, Jimmy Butler, Zion Williamson, Nikola Jokic. Third team, we got Donovan Mitchell, Bradley Beal, Jason Tatum, Kevin Durant, and Anthony Davis. All defensive first team is Drew Holiday, Paul George, Giannis, Matisse Thybulle, and Anthony Davis. Second team, we got Ben Simmons, Lonzo Ball, Jonathan Isaac, Kawhi Leonard, Nerlens Noel. Good job, man. You're on a different team. You got it, man. Good job. Anyway, and the rookies. I'm just going to ignore the fact that the rookies exist. Alright, moving on. So, we're in the play-in. Alright, so let's take a look at the matchups for the play-in. We got the Clippers versus Warriors. You got Denver Nuggets versus the Sacramento Kings. We have over at the Eastern Conference side, we got Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Chicago Bulls. And then we got Hornets versus Boston. So let's get to it. We're going to simulate the play-in. Warriors have been eliminated. Cavaliers have been eliminated. Clippers eliminated. Bulls eliminated. And now we got our playoffs. So, let's go take a look. So we got Denver Nuggets first game here. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matchups for each game. So we got the Hawks versus Heat. So it looks like we have the same teams, kind of. Wow, okay, so we got a good matchup going on. Good matchup going on for the first game that they got. So where is that? Right here? Simulate game. Okay, Raptors versus 76ers matchup. I ain't gonna do this. I'm gonna do this for like the first game of every single, round, but not every time. So looks pretty good for this matchup though. That is this one. Okay. Suns versus Lakers. I think it's the same. Not really. They're starting Carmelo Anthony now. That's a bit weird. That's alright. We got the Lakers right here. Phoenix with the win. Then it's the next matchup. Timberwolves versus Pelicans. They have a pretty good stacked team now with Jalen Brown in the mix, and then Russell Westbrook on the Pelicans. Wow, Timberwolves with the win. Charlotte Hornets versus the Bucks. Pretty good matchup. Malcolm Brogdon on the Hornets now. Oh my God, we're about to see something happen. So we're over here at the bottom. Oh, Charlotte Hornets with that one. And the second to the last matchup that we're going to take a look at is Celtics versus Nets. So Seth Curry, Bruce Brown. Oh my God, okay. Yeah, we screwed up this team pretty good. I didn't mean to. The thing told me to, man. Oh my God, alright. Oh, Brooklyn with the win. Oh, I meant third. Okay, so now we're at the second to the last game. Alright, so we got Kings versus Mavericks. CJ McCollum. Okay. Yeah, Luka. It's pretty evenly matched, it looks like. Huh, alright. Sacramento Kings versus Luka right here. Oh, Luka with the win. Alright. And now we're on the last game that we gotta take a look at. So Denver Nuggets versus Utah Jazz. Let's take a look. Looks like we have a pretty good matchup again. Pretty close. Michael Porter Jr. with the Nuggets now. And then Utah Jazz were looking pretty good. Somewhat. Alright, so let's take... Oh, it's the one right here. Okay. So, now we're into game 2, so I'm just going to simulate the rounds, see who moves on. So let's take a look. Lakers have been eliminated from the playoffs. Who's next? Boston Celtics eliminated without Jalen Brown. Kings eliminated. Hawks eliminated. Raptors eliminated. Timberwolves eliminated. Bucks eliminated. Utah Jazz eliminated. Oh my God, we got some Game 7s going on. Wow. Alright, now we'll move on to this right here. So I need a Pelicans. So I need to go to the Pelicans real quick. Oh. Pelicans. There you are. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. So Suns versus Mavericks. Let's take a look here. Wow, okay. So it looks like Chris Paul is better. Luka. And then Mikal Bridges. Spencer Dinwiddie. And then DeAndre Ayton. So it's a pretty even matchup, it looks like. Okay. Let's go ahead and simulate that game. Luka with the win. Hornets versus Heat. Pretty good matchups, man. I'll tell you what. Melo. Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler. Miles Bridges. And bam. Wow, okay. This one's pretty even too. Should be this game right here. Ooh, Hornets with the win. Pelicans. Let's see what's going on. Denver Nuggets versus Pelicans. Let's see who we got. So let's see. DeJounte Murray. Shooting guard is pretty evenly matched. Okay, Brandon Ingram is better. Keldon Johnson. And then Nikola Jokic. Okay, let's simulate. Denver Nuggets with the win. And the last game in this part. So it looks like James Harden versus Kyrie, man. That's going to be a matchup right there. That is going to be the matchup right there, man. Let's go ahead and take a look. And, ooh, 76ers with the win. Oh my God. Alright, let's simulate the rest of the round. Let's go. Miami Heat got swept. Phoenix Suns eliminated. Brooklyn Nets eliminated. And Pelicans eliminated. Alrighty. Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. Sorry. There we go. So let's take a look at the matchups. So it looks like James Harden, Tyrese, Kelly Oubre, Miles Bridges, and Joel Embiid. Alright. That ain't too bad then. With this game 2, it's a tied series over there. Tied series over there. Nuggets. See who's got it, man. Let's see. Mavericks. Looks like you're pretty good. You're pretty good. So let's go ahead and sim that. Sim the game. And it looks like it's pretty close. Alright, let's simulate the round, see who we got to the finals. Let's see who's in the NBA finals. We got Luka in the finals. And then we got Hornets in the finals. Oh boy, Luka, let's go, buddy. Let's see how this matchup's going. Ooh, LaMelo Ball. Man, alright. This matchup's pretty close. Since we did all those trades, man. Oh my God, we killed them. Alright. Who's taking game number 1? Ooh, Mavericks. Alright. Okay, so who's doing good on this? Ooh, Luka with a triple-double? Yeah, Luka with the triple-double, man. Good job, man. I'm doing game by game to make this intense, bro. Game 2, Hornets. Ooh, LaMelo Ball with a triple-double. It's going to go back and forth between these two. It's going to go back and forth. We might be seeing a game 7. Oh, Hornets again. Almost a triple-double for LaMelo. Luka, he's putting up a double-double. Wow, okay, I did not expect that. Alright, let's go. Let's see who you guys got. Oh, game 4, Luka. Let's go. We got almost a triple-double with Luka. And then, wow, 40-pointer with LaMelo Ball. Jesus Christ. Alright. So we're at game 5. Let's see who takes it. Oh, Luka again. Luka with 13 rebounds, 8 assists, and 42 points. Hornets, we got LaMelo Ball with 32 points and 12 assists. It's a matchup between these two, man. Okay, are we going to force a game 7? Yep, we're forcing a game 7. LaMelo Ball with a triple-double. And the Mavericks, we got 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Oh my God, man. Let's do it with the Simcast. Alright, we're going back and forth on this game. Game number 7 coming at you guys. Oh, Hornets with the championship. Oh my God, alright. Hornets with the championship and LaMelo Ball with Finals MVP. That was a pretty close game, though. Oh my God, man. That was a pretty close game. Oh my God, let's take a look. So we got 42 points by Luka. You got 28 points. That's a double-double for... Dang, man. That's alright though. Luka, you're a great man. I'll tell you what. You're a great man. But yeah. Let's get into the next season, I'll tell you guys, and I'll end it off, alright? So player retirements, it's LeBron James. Nah, fam. Danny Green, you're joking. Alright, anyway. So it looks like it's pretty much the same, right? Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Greg Popovich. No Hall of Fame inductees anymore. And then we got the draft. Well, do I even care about the draft lottery? Nah. Not in this one, anyway. What I care about is who's going in the free agency, you know? Who's getting picked up at the free agency. Free agency is like the worst part when it comes into the postseason. It takes the longest amount of time. And it's just a joke. So, we got a lot of players, it seems like, that got. So, it looks like DeAndre Ayton is staying with whatever team he's on. Marvin Bagley's staying. Jesus Christ, Nicholas. Bobo, Mobamba. God dang, how many? Oh my God. Colin Sexton stayed. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's see who moved, you know? Let's see who the big movers are. Let's see who stayed. Yeah, you guys kind of stayed, it looks like. Who is the big movers? Wow, I don't see anybody that moved. Like, oh my God, Bobo and Mobamba are playing with each other. Man. They are playing with each other, bro. That'll be a nightmare of a team. Matt Ryan changed teams. Okay. Alright, I see you. Wow. Alright. Pretty interesting how they did that, but you know, some players stayed, some players are going, so pretty evenly matched, I would say. And now I need the 2023 roster. Even though I'm going to end it right after, but it's alright. So 2023, a roster, yes, I want to hit yes every time. Alright. Yes. Yes. Jesus, why didn't you do that before? Alright. So it looks like we got pretty good teams. Alright. Anyway, let's take a look at the standings from last season. I forgot to take a look at it. So it looks like in the Western Conference, in the first seat, we got Utah Jazz, followed by Dallas Mavericks, Lakers, Pelicans, Minnesota Timberwolves, Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets, Sacramento Kings, Clippers, Warriors, Grizzlies, Thunder, Spurs, Trailblazers, Rockets are the worst team. In the Eastern Conference, we have Brooklyn Nets, Bucks, 76ers, Heat, Hawks, Raptors, Hornets, Celtics, Cavaliers, Bulls, Wizards, Pistons, Knicks, Pacers, Magic as the worst team in the Eastern Conference. So, that's pretty much the end of tonight's stream. Even though I think I might do another one. But I hope you guys did enjoy this stream. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button down below. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Like what rebuilding team you want me to do next. If you want me to do the Magic rebuild, I will do that. Just let me know down below in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. Have a good one, y'all.